Oh, hi. Fancy meeting you here. It's episode 14 of Dragon Age today. We're in Act 2 and shit's happening, really, besties. Shit is happening. We are absolutely ours. Pet! Pet, please! Pet, please, no! Pet, please, no! Can I have to get like a spray bottle and just be like, that's enough? Too early? Well, that is that not your thing? I'm so sorry. I don't mean to encourage him. I don't mean to encourage him. But if there's a joke there, I'm gonna make it. Um, we need a spray pet command. No, we actually should. We actually should. If that's okay with Pet, I don't want Pet to feel shamed or feel bad though. Because I do love Pet. He's one of my favourite people in the world. He's just a feral little gremlin. Or was it a goblin? I always say gremlin. But I think it's goblin. Anyway, we did a shit ton yesterday. We've been doing bits every single time. No, no. Shame them. No, no. As you should. Shame them. We are going to do some. Let's just go to a map first and foremost and maybe find some things. Maybe we go because we've now got almost all of Arlathan discovered. So maybe we go to like the necropolis and see if we can get some chests or things like that. Just do a wee run around. Or we could go to Treviso. Maybe we should go to Treviso actually, because we've got fuck all in Treviso. Phoenix, be bardically inspired. I was gonna redeem a dad joke, but I don't have a kid, so it would be a faux pas. Redeem it anyway. Redeem it anyway. A faux pas. Fox pa. Just redeem the dad jokes anyway. I'm not a dad, but I love a dad joke. Right. Going to Treviso. Oh, you were making a dad joke? A faux pas. Reedy! Reedy. Mm. Oh! Green Crescent Rose took a faux pas. I don't have a kid, so it'd be a faux pas. Reedy. No, I love it. Don't be sorry. I'm sorry I didn't get it sooner. I'm so sorry. I did such an injustice to that. It's a good joke. Fucking hell. You have a fever? Oh no. I was gonna redeem that joke, but I hate myself. I also apologize. Can someone explain it to me? So, they were gonna redeem dad joke, which is one of the commands that we have, which is a bot. But Reedy does not have any children, so they would be a fake dad, also known as a faux pas. Faux in French means fake. Pas is another term for dad, so like a fake dad. But faux pas also means like a mistake, like a wrong choice. So it's a lot of wordplay in multiple languages. Starry, welcome and be bardically inspired. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. We love, 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 love. Uh, oh, right. There we go. These cards are scary. I just picked up some overtime like 10 minutes ago. We love some overtime. No, we don't. We fucking hate overtime. Who am I kidding? I'm taking the baby boys. I just want to hear them talk. Multi-layered, multicultured dad joke. Exactly. Reedy, you're out here with a fever, but you are crossing. You're just doing bits right now. Also, welcome to Treviso. We're literally just roaming around looking for chests to begin the stream, just so that I can apparently activate my brain. I also want to go to the merchant to see if we can level up the shop. But welcome back. Live your truth. Thank you. I need to apparently activate my brain because apparently my brain's not working. Hello. He's a musketeer. Nobody can tell me any different.
I'm sure Taya will welcome you to stay here in the diamond.
I don't care. I don't sleep anymore anyway. But thanks for caring.
He's having a bad time.
Let's do business.
Okay, we can't level up yet because we don't have the money. Oh, we already have rank 3 at the shop. Well, we've been absolutely popping puss. Born of Misfortune upgrade. Corvid Calling Mask. That looks terrifying, that appearance. That silent caw. It's like a giant bird mask. I hate it. I genuinely hate it. Don't mind me. Where did the other two then?
Safe
I know.
travels.
They're out probably on a job. That is my opinion. That's my opinion! So sorry, but my brain is not having it today. Right, we're looking for chests. I tell you that right now. So we're just gonna mark this, and it's gonna show us the way. Apparently. Right. Maybe we don't go that way. How do we get over there? This is just gonna be me exploring Treviso and chatting with all of you. I don't think we can use this door. No, I didn't think so. Ooh, there's something over here. Wow. Viper's Breath. Okay, so we are trying to find a way to get over to places. If we... yeah. We'll die. That's what happens, girly. Trial and error. I think. Methinks. But there's like a bit to get in there, which makes me go, right, how do we get in there then?
Lucanus, do the implications of your work never trouble you?
Everyone on this team has killed before. I'm hardly unique.
Yes, of course. But in your case, it's a profession, rather than an act of necessity.
I'm not sure the Venatori or the Antam see the distinction as you do.
Okay. Where does that go? Could that lead to where we need to go? I don't think so. Oh, sorry. We want in this building, but I don't know how to get in this building yet. Maybe it'll open up, but I want to try and problem solve it. Can we jump? A parade helm. Okay. So that's one. Next, we want this one. Time Lost Gateway? What? What? Right, so we want to go this way and round. Now that you've been playing for a while, is there anything in the game you found that you're maybe not the biggest fan of? I think it's hard because I came in with one game that feels very different to this. Inquisition feels very different to this, but I don't think it is better. I think that this game has improved upon a lot, and it's almost like the best parts of all three games. Obviously there's going to be people that their favourite game is Origins, or their favourite game is Dragon Age 2, or their favourite game is Inquisition, and Inquisition is the most open world and the most Skyrim-esque of all of those games because of the time that it came out in. I think for me, the only thing that I sometimes struggle with is more just like little combat things. That sometimes that it looks like you're going to target an enemy, but because you're not locked on, it doesn't hit them. It's those tiny little things that are more just me problems. Honestly, I think I wish that there was more specializations for, like, in Inquisition, once you picked a specialization, your companions picked a specialization. And if I'm not mistaken, I probably am, let me just double check. They already kind of have their own specializations based on their backgrounds, so I guess that's why they don't have that. But when you look at their sort of skills, there's like a Veilguard skill once you've done stuff with them, which I guess will be like that kind of like completionist thing. But I do like that they have their own skill tree. I like that they have, also the skill trees are much better than what they were before, and I enjoy the codexes being something you can refer back to. I know that you could in other games, but this one, I don't know, I'm just enjoying it. So to answer your question, no. I'm loving it, like, and I think I feel sad that the game has been review bombed and hate bombed as much by the anti-woke brigade. Like, obviously there are going to be people that dislike the game for whatever reason. I just wish, I hope that people don't see that as the truth and just play the game for themselves, because I was nervous when the reviews first started coming out. I was terrified, and the minute we started I was like, oh, they're all wrong, never mind. I wish we could have more conversations with the companions and more romance scenes, but I'm liking it so far. I agree about the locking onto an enemy, yeah. Yeah, I'm enjoying... Do you know what I am enjoying? I'm enjoying seeing how much the companions have conversations and relationships with each other. It helps it feel really real. I think I struggled a lot with Inquisition because they never moved from their one space that was always by themselves. Like, Vivienne was always up in her room, Dorian was always in the library. So you obviously, you know yourself, it's not real, but like, you know yourself that like, they wouldn't always have been there, they would have been moving around, they would have got to know one another, whatever. This makes them feel much more like a team that's not just you. And I know that the devs brought this up as like a main point, which was like, Rook doesn't just feel like the sole person doing everything and everyone else is a side character. You're bringing on people with fully realised goals and fully realised lives that are completely independent of you, that you're almost a side character in, which I enjoy because that feels much more realistic. And it doesn't detract from anything. It builds out the world, it builds out these characters, it builds your relationship with them, it builds you as a character within those stories. I just love it. But yeah, the locking onto an enemy is a little tiny bit clunky. I saw someone say that they feel like the writing in the game is bad, that they don't really immerse you in the game. I definitely see at the very, very beginning of the game, there was a lot of exposition. Oh my god. And I think there still is a lot of exposition. And I tell you what I think that's a symptom of. How many games in we are now, how big and like detailed the world is, but how long it's been since there's been a game. So you're now getting an entirely different generation of people going, ooh, no, cool fantasy game, let me try it. And then they're lost entirely. So the game has tried to temper new player experiences to the entire franchise with old player experiences. And sometimes that can make exposition feel clunky. The only bit that I've really felt it in, I'll be honest, there's only really been one, was the first time that we met Strife and Ireland, the Veil Jumpers, when we were going to recruit Balara. That was the only time where I went, ooh. And part of that was actually the voice acting and the delivery of the lines also. I think Strife, they're all doing great. It was just this one line where I went, I wouldn't have done it like that. I don't like that. And I never feel like that with games. I think the line was something about him referring to Fen Harel and then correcting himself and saying soulless, but it felt like he was reading a line. Does that make sense? It didn't feel like a person talking to you. I think people expect... What do I think? I also think my second point before I go on, the first point was about the trying to temper new players and old players with an entire world of lore and exposition and how that can feel clunky. My second point was that, unfortunately, because of how long this game was in development, added to the fact that between Mass Effect 3 and Dragon Age and those kind of big franchise, like legacy games, they came out with games that flopped, that did not do well. They came out with Andromeda and they came out with another one that I cannot remember the name of for the life of me. I'm sure you know what it is and you'll correct me. They didn't do well. People didn't like them. So it then put more of a strain on BioWare financially. Anthem, yeah. So Andromeda and Anthem, two games that did not do well. I've heard a lot of people have very similar opinions about them. Again, play them for yourself and you make up your own decisions, but a lot of people struggled with them. That then put a lot of strain financially on the game, and there were layoffs and some of that, unfortunately, welcome in deck, bardically, be bardically inspired. Unfortunately, some of that was the writers. Mary Kirby, probably most notably. Mary Kirby is one of the writers for Dragon Age who has been part of the franchise since its inception of Dragon Age Origins. And everybody was then like, oh no, because everyone's been so excited for so long about Dragon Age. There have been a lot of writers that unfortunately, but those writers still speak really positively about this game and about this world. I think Mary Kirby specifically, might have had a hand in Lucanus. Hi, Deg. I hope you're doing well. How are you? I know that Patrick Weeks, is the writer for Solus, and has been writing Solus specifically since Inquisition. Because Andromeda flopped, because EA moved the Mass Effect team to work on Anthem, and an entirely new team were pushed onto Andromeda and were expected to push out the game when they had no experience with Mass Effect. Unfortunately, EA have had a massive impact on BioWare as a company, and it has unfortunately pushed them in such ways. And I think, unfortunately, Dragon Age, and I'm sure Mass Effect, I don't know too much more about Mass Effect, but from what I've heard and what I've experienced with Dragon Age, from Dragon Age 1 to Dragon Age 2, Phoenix has described how they've been pushed into new systems and pushed into new engines, and everything's been pushed and pushed and pushed. And I think Inquisition was the first time that they took a lot more ownership and there was a lot more energy. A lot of people had issues with Inquisition in terms of it being something where the story needed 3 DLCs later on to finish it. A lot of people struggled with the DLCs being so important to the entire whole of the game that it made the base game feel unfinished. Thank you for your contribution to the cult. I appreciate you very much. Yeah, EA has royally fucked BioWare at every opportunity, which is fucking shocking, and it hurts. And I think it means a lot that a game like this, despite the setbacks that they may have had, and yeah, you will probably maybe feel it in the writing or in the story, or maybe there's like bits where you're like, I wish that they'd got more time with this. That can be summed up to budget cuts. That can then be summed up to those things that are really unfortunate if you feel that they are the way they are. But that doesn't mean, I think then people go, oh well, I don't like it then. That's all the more reason, if you feel connected to those characters and to that world, to buy the game and to play the game and to support BioWare. So that they can put all their energy. I don't think they'll be bringing DLCs out for this, as far as I can tell. I think they're probably going to definitely move on to the next Mass Effect game and really haul ass, but unfortunately, BioWare and the the internet and media have always seen Dragon Age and Mass Effect as like quote-unquote woke games, which I abhor it as a concept. I think it's a really beautiful thing that this game has been such a queer safe space for so many people. And especially with Veilguard having such inclusive language and references to people's gender expression, even if you yourself are not playing they did say that no DLC has been planned for Veilguard. Yeah, so they haven't got a DLC in mind, but that doesn't mean that after Mass Effect they won't relook at it. But at the same time, if the story feels done, the story might feel done, and that's okay. We need to let things end. But yes, I'm gonna keep moving while we talk, because we're just standing in this fucking alleyway. But yeah, I think. Oh, piss. Ow. Snipers. I will think when I can. Ow. Ow. I will be right with you. As I was saying,
Excellent. All safe?
as I was saying, because Veilguard looks like a really fun game to me, and I've been trying to play Inquisition properly and I just can't for some reason, maybe because of the combat and this game looks more colourful and fluid. I think that, yes, I can understand, I think especially seeing the comparison between Inquisition to this game, I cannot completely understand why people would struggle a bit more with Inquisition based on its format, based on loads of different things. I do think, however, that it is worth playing or even seeing the story of, because it makes this game that much more richer. Honestly, I really do think that. I think it's true because it's part of the franchise, you just have more reference, you have more... There's just a deepening of the world that you're experiencing. And I think... But I can completely see, because this game is much more like, right, here are the main story quests, but everything that is happening is either leading to more knowledge about the main story, rather than just being, hi, I'm a farmer and I need sheep wool for a side quest. Do you know what I mean? But when Inquisition came out, it was during like the era and the massive success that was Skyrim, which is full of that shit. Full of it. So I'm just very aware that that might be something that could be people being like struggling with, because I know people that really loved Dragon Age Origins and they loved Dragon Age 2 because those two games follow the kind of a bit more linear structure. Not to say that Inquisition isn't linear, the main story is linear, but it requires a lot more connection to side quests in order to progress the game, which, if you're not enjoying the side quests, it makes you not want to progress the game. Do you know what I mean? It might feel just more bland, repetitive. That's one thing I can say about Inquisition, is it is repetitive. Every map you have to get the stuff. Like, Inquisition forces a side quest for the power, which feels like a chore. I can completely see where that would be. A lot of people didn't like the power system and really struggled with the power system as a sort of...
I find it extremely interesting, Lucanus, that you consider the point of view of your enemies in battle.
I have to. It's much more difficult to find and kill them otherwise.
Exactly. A utilitarian attitude towards death, and yet you extend empathy to your victims.
Not that much empathy.
Well, enough to wonder how the Venatorian Antam view your actions.
Death comes to everyone, in time. I get paid to deliver it. Like a letter not everyone wants to read.
I would be interested in looking at Inquisition and making a kind of like side quests that are actually important that you should focus on, rather than like the bullshit ones. The only ones that I think are absolutely necessary is opening up settlement camp bases in all your maps so that you can quick travel. That's probably the only one. Because you get power and you get things, and you don't have to have exorbitant amounts of power by doing all the side quests, because you do get a shit ton more than you need. But like, just having the side quests that actually are interesting to a story, or that give you something that lead back. Whereas every side quest we've had here has explained something about the world, or explained something about other evils, or, you know, a bunch of other things. Which feels much more like, it makes me want to do them. It just makes me care about them more. Even if they take 2 seconds, I don't immediately dislike. Why the fuck are you here?
Obey and destroy!
Watch your back!
Stunning. I understand that they wanted you to explore the world, but I think the reason you're exploring is boring. I also think what doesn't help is I love playing mages, but in Inquisition, their combat style is very mild. See, in comparison to what you're seeing here with my mage, oh my god, yeah. It's, you stand there and press buttons. Like, it doesn't feel... But I would say that largely for the combat, I can't express opinions on other styles of combat in the game because I've only ever played mages. I was playing the game for the story. I always have. I'm not the biggest, like, I don't really give a shit when it comes to combat too much. Except in this game, the combat's been so engaging that I've actually enjoyed doing boss fights. Like, who the fuck am I? Do you know what I mean? Like, sorry? What do you mean? You don't do boss fights, Greeley. That's not what you do. Where the fuck do we get this thing? Kitty. We're just exploring. But yeah, I can completely understand. I think the best thing, if you're going to play this game, is to have seen the story and understand the story of Inquisition, at the very least. Whether that's watching a playthrough, or the story bits of a playthrough. There's... I fucking knew it. The Mage Killer +8. There you go. How's that look? Hot.
Those
Hot.
Antam would have ruined me, if not for your
The Randy Dowager Smut Codex. The Air new codex. Is there anything we can do?
My heroes return! Rivain makes the most scrumptious clothing dyes.
Yeah, watching a TLDR for the game. Honestly, yeah. I think if it's the kind of game you think you'd enjoy, if you enjoyed Skyrim, you'll really enjoy Inquisition, but if that doesn't feel like something you would enjoy... And when I say enjoy Skyrim, I mean enjoy Skyrim's mechanics and way of playstyle, not just necessarily the story. I've never played Skyrim, but from everybody that's ever played Inquisition, they've told me it's basically, like, inspired and impacted by what Skyrim was and is. Whereas I think this game feels much more, and I think I've referenced it a few times, I've seen God of War playthroughs, and the playstyle of that feels kind of similar at points, not all the time. But yeah, no, I'm just really enjoying it. And I'm by no means, ooh, chests. Crow's Perch Medallion. I'm by no means, like, authority on gaming in any way. I'm literally a little noob that just likes to play silly games. Yeah, the puzzle parts are very God of War, which
Have you heard about
enjoy.
Weishaupt?
We have heard about Weishaupt. We were fucking there. Can we get through here? No. It's nice to hear that the fans of the franchise like the game. Do you know what I'll say? Is see everybody that I've heard that really don't like it, I don't think that they like Dragon Age very much, or that they've maybe liked Mass Effect more, or they're coming in completely new to it. see the amount of people that I've watched that are fans of the franchise or that are genuinely like have wanted this game since they've played every other game. They're like, it's not perfect, but it's perfect for me. And I'm like, that's all that matters to me then. I really like it. I'm having a great time. I will play this again. This might become my new Inquisition, which is what I play when I want to play and be in the world of Thedas. And I think that's been the same for a lot of people. Other people have went back to Origins. Like, whatever one of the Dragon Age games is your Dragon Age game, that'll be the one that they go back to. A lot of people replay Origins over and over again, or they replay Dragon Age 2 over and over again. I would love to one day play Dragon Age Origins or Dragon Age 2 on the channel, if that's something you would even want to see. Obviously, it's a very different graphic experience. It's much older, but it might be something that you enjoy. If you like the stories, we could do almost like a prequel series. But again, that might not be something, and that's absolutely fine if that's something that you wouldn't want to see. The combat's iffy, but it's definitely, the story's beautiful, but also we've already kind of TLDR'd the games anyway. Veilguard isn't perfect. There's some things I don't like or thought were a weird choice in certain areas, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to play the shit out of it. Exactly. Exactamundo. Right.
If the crows can't free up.
Hello.
Everybody here used to sneer at Kanadi inside the bar. Now the Antam are in charge, and these horns are my ticket to better things.
Kirkwall Select. Few barrels survived the Kirkwall Rebellion, but this is bottled from one of them. Permanently boosts all damage by 1%.
The Antam gave me a Kanadi name, Bash Batara. It means the blade strengthening fire.
Yes. We are running around, looking at things, doing the stuff. Opening up map parts. We've still not discovered. We need to discover more of this area. But it's just really pretty. Like, look at this. This is still closed off, but maybe we could go up. I don't want to spend too much longer on this. I want to dive into... I think we're going to do Harding's story quest to contact Cal Sharok, which are a dwarven tag of people, I believe. They're really old. We've already been here. What the fuck? This will probably open up more. I do also, maybe if we have time, want to do Lucanus's as well. Because, yeah. Let's do those things. Daddy! Exactly. Exactly. Did we do any more? We're now officially over halfway discovered. Look at us go. Look at us go. That was worth it. Worth it. And now we've settled into the game. And we're gonna contact Kalsharok. Let me go to the quest. It's called the Waiting Stone. So Harding has contacted the Kalsharok dwarves. I've warmed up. With the hope that they'll know whose voice she's been hearing. We're travelling to the domain of the dwarves to search for a mysterious figure who may have answers about her new abilities. I'm fucking ready. We're gonna take Harding, obviously. Don't know who else we should take, maybe. Also, let me just double check no one wants to talk to us. People are chatting. Let's go see what they're chatting about, and then we'll... And then we'll go. I'm just really nosy, that's all it is. I just want to hear what they're chatting about. And I'm sure all of you do also. We're gonna do a big run, because I can't be bothered going as slow as this. I'm just absolutely speeding through. Right, look cool, look Pam.
Hey, Manfred. How does he work?
I'm sure Emmerich would fill you in if you asked.
Yeah, but he'd add details.
All right, then. The bare-bones answer from the non-necromancer. You get your parts, put the skeleton together, some fancy ritual later, and you've got a wisp inside running the show.
Manfred's a wisp? Like the ones at your desk? You could make a bunch of moving skeletons?
Me? No. Not without some research I don't want to do. Don't worry, those wisps are staying wisps.
Good.
Wisps. Oops. Okay, we're going to see who's chatting. We've got Davrin and Balara and Asan.
So you met a god in the flesh. How are you feeling about it?
Well, our gods, technically. It's a little weird. More than a little, but honestly, it makes things easier.
How do you mean?
Well, they're real, but also, they're pretty evil and don't seem to care much about prayers. So it's suddenly very not complicated, you know?
Whatever keeps things simple.
Hi, baby boy.
Hey, Asan.
Riches. Alright, let's go see baby boy number 1 and baby boy number 2. I think Manfred might be up here. He might not be. He might be with Emmerich. Oh no, he is. Hi, gorgeous. Let's go. I win. Evening, is snowy here. How about you? It's not snowy here, but it is cold. It's very cold.
Emmerich, can you explain to Spite why we're not just flying off into pieces?
The roots of this place are ancient. They run past what even a spirit might sense. But the short answer, Spite, is magic.
Thank you. He believes you and not me for some reason.
Impartiality, perhaps?
Thank you for the lurk, bunny. I hope that the meeting goes well. It's not snowing with you. We've got it quite bad here. I mean, I haven't really looked. It's not snowing. It's not. I'm quite south. Okay. Cal Sharrock. We are going all the way over here. Okay. The best person to take. Maybe Blight person? He looks really good in that armor. Dear Lord. They both apply Sunder, they detonate Overwhelmed. So they're maybe not the best, like, combo suited. They would be quite suited, but I don't know if Tash is the best person to take for such things. Maybe Davrin? Maybe Davrin. Like the Grey Warden Blight thing. And they also hear things. Right. That makes sense.
Thanks for coming, Rook. I hope the Kalsharok dwarves have some answers.
Yeah, are we in the Deep Roads? Accompanying Harding to the Deep Roads. We're going to the fucking Deep Roads! I'm so fucking here for it. We took Davrin. Right choice. Excellent choice. Going to the Deep Roads. Darkspawn fucking everywhere. We're going to the Deep Roads. Fuck yeah. Underground. Fuck yeah. To the tags. Fuck yeah. I don't know why I'm so excited to go to the Deep Roads. It's a hellscape down here. It really, really is. It is a nightmare. But look at this. Oh! I'm obsessed. Ooh, what's this down here? Is this lyrium? Wow. So pretty.
On your guard.
Time to fight!
There you go. Knock him down. Nice hit.
Ready to go!
I saw him. Hit him.
Lovely. Withstand legendary rune. Num 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 num. We've got Shatter, Vivify. Maybe move that to, what's this new one? Withstand. You gain immovable. So we've got the one that gives us invulnerable. So invulnerable, immovable, and our abilities are refreshed. Smashing. It's kind of awkward that we've got the fucking Lyrium dagger on us. You know, the thing that, you know, did bad things to the Titans. It's kind of awkward. It's Trey Ockies. Oh my god, look at this. Oh my fucking god.
I'm supposed to meet someone named Veilguard? He told me to come here. He seemed nice in his message.
Oh, I'm so fucking excited. I'm so excited. Kalsharok outpost. He seemed nice. Bless her heart. She's too pure for this world. We'll protect her at all costs. So yeah, welcome to the deep roads. If you have a fear of heights, there's something down there. There's something down there. We're basically
So you don't
miles
actually
underground.
know who or what this Veilguard is?
A new friend, I hope.
Look, we're underground. We're in the ground. And basically the tide goes even further, essentially into the... Not V moving her head IRL, I'm like... MC. Okay, so we want to go down here. Wings of Retribution. 3 deflect maximum stacks. Gain deflect on perfect defense. Dang.
We're supposed to meet Veilguard here.
Be ready.
Oh, piss all the way off.
Nice move, bro.
That's a win, Rook.
Are those velociraptors? They're called
That
deep
has
stalkers.
to be Veilguard.
They're essentially like really bad, like, kobolds. Hello.
Veilguard?
Yes. Lace Harding, of the Inquisition.
Wait, how do you know about...
And this is the one they call Rook. And Davrin, Grey Warden. Antunsha Valpartha Vidur.
Anas tu, Salroka.
You have brought a strange assortment to our gates, Lace Harding.
Someone did their reading?
We are not as blind as Orzama wishes. We know enough.
I'm looking for someone touched by the Ancients. Does that mean anything to you?
Yes, she has been waiting for you. Follow, and keep your weapons ready. The roads are dark. The creatures there even more so.
Could this be Shaper Volta from the Descent DLC? Could be. Maybe she went to Kal Sharok and left Orzammar behind.
You are staring.
What? No.
You want to know if you can see the corruption you hear we carry?
Sorry. I shouldn't have.
What's this? Retrieved from the bottom of the mineshaft in section 12. There are ongoing arguments about who this statue depicts. Possibilities include one of the ancient Ortans or Kevin. Brewbach, who enjoyed a short period of fame after inventing the flushing cistern and then failed to achieve Paragon status. Oh. He made toilets and was pissed that he was pissed that he
Ilya,
didn't
have you seen
get
my
any
The one that's pointed.
fame, like proper fame.
The tiny one that's pointed.
Check your
excuse me.
pockets.
We've done our looting. Continuing on. God, he's all the way down there. But I wanna see everything. I know I'm destroying fucking everything, but there's loot. Retrieved from level 3, section 4, and restored to original form. Scholars believe this to be a representation of Paragon Egan Winter's Breath. Okay, whatever you say. We're gonna get back a bit and see if we can see what the fuck it looks like. Oh. Paragon Egan. Not you just meeting these people and destroying everything. It's what I've done the entire game. What do you mean?
A person will do almost anything to survive. That is what my people did. Become like the Darkspawn, or be destroyed by them.
Not much of a choice.
Look at this place. Oh my god. Dwarves. So this is just an outpost. Don't mind me. My god. Sorry, I'm so excited. Look at this. Oh
what do you
my
mean
days.
you're like the Darkspawn?
Kal Sharok was abandoned to its fate many generations ago, when the Darkspawn first came. We lost many, some to the corruption, some by their own hand, and some found another way. Atuva Galta Satot. The stone is colder than death, as they say.
Wait.
The wardens will be welcome here once the outpost is re-established.
Wasn't this a trading outpost before? Do you intend to use it for trade again?
Oh, no. That sort of lyrium trade was done generations ago. For Kal Sharok.
Look at this. Oh my days. I'm such a scavenger. Hello?
Darkspawn.
I knew it. I knew it.
Trouble ahead.
Combo.
Nice one.
Way to fight!
Nice hit, Rook.
Thank you for the praise.
That the last of them?
When playing Veilguard, I do miss the Inquisition search button. I keep accidentally sprinting when I play trying to ping the search. I did that at the very start as well. Stalguard really just paused and was like, yeah, they can get it. They can handle it. I'm not gonna do it. Fuck this.
The shadows down here will play tricks on your mind.
Not far now.
He's not a very chatty sort, is he? It's so pretty.
Blight. It grows too quickly these days, and it feels different.
You can feel the blight?
Many from Kalsharok can, somewhat. Long story. The corruption here has its root elsewhere. Destroy it, and this growth will become vulnerable.
Destroy the source of the blight growths? We can do that.
Stay on guard here.
Puzzles.
Lift's stuck. Looks like a rock wedged in the mechanism.
I might be able to help with that.
Noted.
Right.
Ooh. Ooh. Lava.
I bet it's this way.
Probably Harding, but there's a chest here. Ooh, mournful band, a trinket for Emery. Okay, so we're looking, we're doing things, trying to find light stuff. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He's probably too busy thinking he has important work to do instead he's stuck dragging you lot around. We're important? What do you mean?
Get ready.
Oh piss. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Handled. Absolutely handled it, mate. It's looking kind of funky. It says there's a chest here. It's probably on one of these platforms. Oh. Aha, haha.
I'm on it.
So I think we just jump. Mayhem and gold. A short bow. Much more stagger damage. Swap that for you. Okay, so we've done something. Oh, we have to keep going up. I see. We just got up. I got distracted by the chest.
Why does it feel like there's someone watching us?
Just a little bit. Spray bottle pet. Puzzle solver extraordinaire. Thank you. Agreed. I mean, they are.
See that? Bad guys.
Here's one thing that I don't like is sometimes when you've been hurt, how can you spray me and then agree? It's my channel! I can do what I want.
Clear the area!
Not the legend that is Phoenix. I can't believe you do this to me. Hey! Causing me to get distracted. Phoenix is a win.
They're coming up behind you!
I'm there.
Mother of piss.
No problem.
Shooting for us! Good to go. Got him in position.
Time to what a race!
I hate fighting Darkspawn. And they're everywhere down here. What are the chances we won't see any more of them?
I'm just sat here eating my dinner. I can leave if I'm too distracted. Watch her turn into a sub real quick, chat. You do what you want, sweetheart. You do what you want. Thank you for the dubs. How did you see that? I had it in parentheses. But you wrote it in my chat, so... No one was safe. Oh! Did you see them running?
Wait, did anyone else see that?
I saw someone.
I thought I saw someone.
Probably.
Someone down here.
Maybe it was just a shadow.
I could use the practice.
Must have been the wind. Must have been.
You got it.
Oh fuck. I thought that was the ground. This looks like a puzzle, and I want to solve it.
Heard ya.
Ooh. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Right. We did it. So you saw nothing. No, don't do it again! Thank you. That's one thing I don't like, is sometimes I just want to stand on something and it makes me like vault over it, and I'm like, in what world is that safe or what my character would do? The fact you did it twice. Oh boy. Ah! Ow. Ow. Help. 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 Help.
What did they say?
It's all yours.
Big boy. Come on.
Get clear.
Good to go again.
Oh, good. Time to clean up.
Staggered.
There you go. Take him out.
Let's destroy this blight and get out of here.
Can I ask what LT does? I think it just does that. I know it's left button is for parry. Yeah. Ability button shortcuts. Right trigger is long attack, and this brings right button brings up the, yeah, left trigger and X, so you can just like quick things. But I don't do that. I do this. I slow it down so I can pick what I want to do for everyone, because that's sometimes the most useful thing. LT, if I was to LTY, that does it immediately, which if I was doing it, I was looking at the shortcuts and finding it slightly confusing that Harding on the left has RT, and Davrin on the right has RB. Yeah, so it would be like Mars. So if I did,
You got it.
so if I did LT plus RT plus up or side, then I would do something with them. Or if it was LT RB down. Is it right button down? It's not doing it. Or do I just click? No, because then I just go into this. I just click RB and then I can cycle through. Because yeah, I'm not too fussed. I don't mind pausing it just to decide and have a tactical moment. It doesn't harm me. Oh, piss. That was cool. How did I do that? Oh, that is cool. I didn't know I could do that.
Light's cleared out. Think we can get through the door now? Let's go check with Stalguard.
If he's still fucking there. They're jumping down. Wee. There's a chest. Where? Where? Is it down? Oh, there it's there. There it's there. Right. Maybe if we... Could we do something where... I'm sorry, I know we're gonna get on with the quest. If we could... Right, say we get in here, right? And then we activate this. And then something over there. If we don't immediately go to the left, if we cycle around and kind of just see what shenanigans we can come up with. So let's shenanigans. Shenanigans over here. Let us shenanigate. Exactly. I so agree with you. To shenanigate is to be playing the game correctly, I think.
Got it.
One of these, this will take us up here to the other chest that we saw. Traveler's kit for Harding. Stunning, beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful. Now this other chest. How do we... Oh, piss. I nearly died. Do you imagine what a tragic tale that would have been? What's the point of the lift if you could just walk down? I'm thinking it's a puzzle. So the lift goes... up, and then if we were to go down, right? Say we were to jump down there and then pull the rock back out, it'll stop at a certain level. So I lived that one time, and I die the others. Make it make sense. That was a bold jump. I thought I would make it. Okay. So yeah, there was a rock that was an issue at one point. If he shenans once, he will shenan again. Me thinking about Solus, honestly. That is the king of shenanigans. All of them bad. He definitely will shenan again. Right. I want this chest. No. Maybe we go back up. If anybody has any suggestions, please feel free. So now we can't get up here without... Right, I see. I see. I see. Is it really a puzzle? It's probably just me being silly if it's not a puzzle. Then it's below you. Where does that go to? Right, we're gonna try another thing. We're gonna see where that goes. We're gonna call the elevator and take us back up to the top. Alright, everybody in. Because we can't move at all when we're in here. Right, now, what I want to do. Was it really that simple? Am I really that silly? Yes. The answer is yes. Crafter's trappings for Davrin. Enemies remain weakened when detonated but cannot be detonated again. Well, there we go. That's something. That is in fact the chests. But at least we did the problem solving, even if it took a ridiculous amount of time that it shouldn't have taken. If I had just used my eyes. I just pet 3 cats in Treviso, set red a fire pit. So cute. Oh my god. I nearly died. Did you see that? I nearly died. That is so cute, Starry. Stalgard, thank you for your patience in this trying time. That was gross.
You did good work. The blight growths have weakened.
So, we can keep going?
Yes. Come.
Larium Sanctum. I genuinely, I thought it was a puzzle originally, and I was thinking along the same lines of you, using the rock to block the left at the right level, and then I fell down on the same place you did. I was like, I seen it, and I went, wait, there's a bit on the other side. Larium. So Larium is very magical mineral. It's a big part of the Dragon Age lore.
Mind yourself, and show respect when you enter the sanctum.
Yes, of course. But who are we meeting?
I will let her speak for herself. But we of Kal Sharok revere her deeply for being one with the stone.
I think that's
They say she was once from Orzammar, but she speaks very little of her past.
I think this is Shaper Volta. I mean that so
There was
sincerely.
blight everywhere outside of those doors. But here, it's clean.
There's some kind of protective magic around this place. Strong enough to keep the Darkspawn away.
I think this is going to be Shaper Volta. If it's not, I'll be shocked. But I won't be
The song.
disappointed.
Do you hear it? Coming from all around us.
Praise there's nothing to loot and get into trouble. I know, I'm like, please just be straightforward. Please just be straightforward. Please just be straightforward.
I would love to look around more. Do you think Stalgard would mind?
I think he'd be fine with it.
Yeah, I'm looking around, fuck you. No more moth in my room, fuck yes. The upper sections were stripped when the Valdesines were stewards of the Hollow. Historical records and evidence indicate that the entire cavern was lined with lyrium. Shafts were dug to access the mineral deeper down, but the sudden fall of House Valdesine derailed those plans. The second blight left the entire site inaccessible and the project was abandoned. Mother of God, look at it. Oh my God. I feel like goosebumps, like this is all like lyrium and it's singing. Lyrium is the blood of the Titans. We found that out in the Descent DLC for Inquisition. It's over here. Oh, a chest? I would love to. She told them about the site and called it Haldevaskar. The Deshirs figured she was talking about the mine at Valdesine's Hollow from ancient times, lost in the Second Blight, they said. Listen and I will show you how, she replied. Then she went silent for 8 days and all of them went home but one. Haldevaskar, the place that waits. This is epic. And the music is everything. There's so many stairs, the way I would pass out. This looks like a boss area. This looks like a boss area. This looks like a boss area and I don't like it. Yeah, this is giving boss area. Look at all the healing stuff.
We have arrived.
But I don't see anyone.
There. She's waiting.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's great. This is a boss area. I'm num 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 num. It's a statue.
Thank you for leading her here, Stalgard. They call me the Oracle.
I don't like this.
That's incredible.
Yes, she is.
I know you. Don't I?
Once I was Volta, a Lace. then Scout, and now something else.
All this. Is this what I am? Am I like you?
I cannot tell you what you are. Look within, and remember. Remember when the Earth was alive, and the Titans walked the land. In one voice they sang, a chorus of creation and of connection.
Isatunal. The song.
When the Titans fell, we awoke, but the melody was already lost.
The dwarves.
We were always just shattered fragments of a greater whole.
The stone sense. My magic. It's Titan magic. But why? Why did this happen? Why do I remember Isatunal? What happened to the Titans?
There's something else here. It's found you.
God. What the fuck else is Wrath?
What have you done?
I didn't do anything!
Critical.
They're at range.
Okay, combo.
That one.
I put him right where you want him. Get clear!
Don't stay there.
Get out of there!
Never seen that in any monster manuals.
Whoa! I like it. I hope it wins.
Deep stalkers. That construct probably riled up the wildlife.
Watch the teeth!
On your right!
Whoa, fucking hell.
Doesn't seem too fond of you.
Why does everyone think this is my fault?
Let's resist.
Get clear!
Oh my god.
Rook, you can't take much more of this.
Don't just stand there!
Clear the area. We're clear.
What the fuck? Hey, I'm sorry I had to kill it. You're looking a little low. You're your secret healing power. I did. It didn't heal. No, it didn't. GG, I suppose. I'll take it. Just making sure I've got all my stuff in case there's any more bullshit. Scout's compassion. Volta.
Everyone alive?
Did you feel it? Fury. Such fury. And with you as its mark.
Me? But why?
Yes, why?
Good question. Haunting hasn't done anything bad, right?
There are horrors in the depths. They have awakened to you now. Look within for your answers. And beware.
No, wait! I have more questions!
Huh.
She does that. Riddles, riddles, riddles. Oh, I'm a rock.
But those weren't answers! She gave me nothing! Come back! Make her come back!
Harding?
Ugh! It's all right. I'm all right. Sorry. We're done. Let's just get out of here. Oh, hey.
You've had a lot to deal with lately. Rock magic, the Oracle.
We barely learned anything. And why was I attacked? This was supposed to be a good thing.
One small hurdle doesn't erase what's good about this.
I just wish I knew what to do.
No matter what, we'll make sure you're safe.
How?
We watch out for you, and prepare for a fight.
You think it'll be a fight?
When is it not?
Maybe there's nothing to do now, but wait and see. I'm grateful for all your encouragement. This would be so much harder without your support.
Anytime, Harding. Anytime.
Harding left the Oracle Sanctum disappointed. Maybe she'd expected too much. Maybe there were no answers to be had. Seething with questions, she forgot the Oracle's dire warning. But far below the surface, something was moving, determined to be seen, and fighting to be remembered.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? Stalgard brought Harding to the mysterious Oracle, who also has a connection to the Titans. The predecessors of the dwarves, however, the meeting was interrupted by a sinister force the Oracle believes now hunts Harding. A new missive available. Eirlin said she'd get this to you. I just wanted to thank you both for coming to my aid in Arlithan Forest. I got separated from my crew and took a tumble into a ravine. Injured my leg and only barely managed to drag myself to that small ruin for shelter. When you found me, I'd been lying there for over 2 days. The vultures were starting to gather. I know I'd be dead now if you hadn't found me. Harding, I hope you find the answers you seek about your stone magic. I hope it helps to know that your abilities saved at least one life. Mine. Wait. Within yourself like an endoscopy? I mean, maybe she has to like have a little camera. Okay, the dwarven people. Harding's notes the Oracle. Shaper Volta joined with a Titan, and now the Kalsharok dwarves call her the Oracle, and she talks to them by possessing a stone figure. Thoughts. Does the Oracle's physical self still exist somewhere? Does she pass her consciousness through the stone? Or is she just a stone figure that sometimes wakes up? Can she move rock too? Why won't she give me straight answers? Has the connection to the Titans changed how she experiences the world? Is that why she communicates strangely? There are moments where I feel like time is different, or that space is different. Will I end up talking in riddles too? Why does no one know what happened to the Titans? How loudly can I scream without everyone hearing me? On the fall of Kalsharok. The nobles who were told about the plan to seal the deep roads were advised to keep the news to themselves to avoid a panic. But gossip trickled down to the commons as the high houses made preparations to flee. Informed by rumour, those with the means sought their own escape. Less than 100 of the thousands who inhabited the Tig made it through the deep roads before the tunnels collapsed. In the following days, we confronted ourselves and each other, struggled against our own monstrosity before the first Darkspawn ever arrived at Kalsharok. Excerpts from A History of Kalsharok by Dura, Steward of Memories. This makes it seem like the Darkspawn weren't the worst of it. Yeah. We also have one for Antivan Crows, The Heir, a respectful draft from Viago de Riva. We are grateful as always for your tutelage and equally respectful of your privacy. I ask only the questions that have always been asked, and I expect no more than the answers always given. I am told this dance predates the song. Neri, our oldest, suggests there has always been a trainer, a tactician. He studied with Air, but not with you. House de Acutis records that Air helped train their young at their founding and age hence, but of course not you. I would like to know what group is our benefactor and properly reward their apparently ageless help. And when the expected answer is received, I of course will let the matter drop. Written below in a fine hand. There are skills of death that must transcend it. No other explanation is or has ever been offered. I am simply heir to that task. So that's about the trainer of the crows, essentially. Miscellaneous. We got a Randy Dowager when we were out and about, and we got some mementos. Skills, we gained a skill point. I want to see what's rocking about down here. Perfect defense grants shocking weapons. Shocking weapons deals 25% more damage. Let's do that. Companions. Oh shit, sorry. Okay, Davrin, we got, was it new armor? It's less damage. It's kind of pretty though. Yeah, we've been rocking him in this one. Emmerich, we got him a new ring. +1 revival charges. And Harding, we got new stuff, but it's less than what she's already wearing. And she has points available. So let's give her stuff. There we go. We got new like necklaces and stuff. New rings. And we're with the scorch staff. Okay, let's go see how we're doing. Does anybody want to talk to us, Doodah? Not really, no. Everybody's doing their own thing. Right. So we still have the Canis to do in many ways. We also leveled up recently. Maybe we should do Lucanus's while we've got time, because I don't know how long it'll take us, and I kind of want to do it because I miss talking to him and I feel like it'll open up things. And I want to go to Treviso because we've been to Treviso. So let's do that. Return to Treviso via the crossroads or fast travel. It wasn't coming up like he has to be there, but we're definitely gonna take him, obviously. Right, who else should we take? Assassin things. Venatori things, we should maybe take Nev. I think Nev. For Venatori reasons, maybe it'll give us some brownie points. Meet the crow agent in the market. Then let's fucking go, besties. Is it this way we
Fighting
should
back
go?
suits you. Your tone has much improved since we last argued.
Hi.
Excuse me?
We worry about Jacobus. His future seems so dark.
There's comfort to be found in the dark.
It could be hard to find without someone to guide you. Then we must ensure there are crows alive to guide him.
I'm gonna say this on main on the internet. If Taya and Viago asked me to be part of a throuple, I would jump at the chance. Would absolutely jump at the chance. My goodness. Taya and Viago, goals. Goals. Handsome, beautiful, stunning, wonderful. We are searching for Zara Renata.
Without a
Bitch.
guild, who negotiates your contracts?
I do.
How do you keep track of the going rates for detectives all over Minrathos?
I don't.
Mierda. I should introduce you to my negotiator.
As a resident fanfiction addict, I'm sure I'll find that pairing soon. Honestly, probably. Blip, blip. I got my hair stuck. So we're heading to the market. The Grand Markets. Now, to re-up, in case you don't know why we're doing this, Zara Renata is essentially a really high mage in the Venatori. Venatori are the blood mages that are basically controlling Minrathous, and basically Lucanus was on a job to deal with one of them. They took Lucanus, faked his death, and put the spite demon in him, and we found him in an underwater prison. And he wants revenge because we freed him, she killed his grandmother and basically the person that raised him, and she was like the most important crow of the Antivan crows. So we're taking Lucanus to go and kill this bitch. But what we also know is that there's a rat in the Antivan crows who has been working with the Venatori, and I'm telling you now that I think it's his cousin. There was Lucanus. 28 stab wounds. Bunny, you're so right. Hi Bunny, how was your meeting? Redeem your bardic. Thank you for your bardic. So there's Lucanus and there's Ilario. I think Ilario is the rat. I just get this weird vibe. I think it's Ilario, and I think it's gonna rip Lucanus's heart to pieces. Meeting good. Worky done now. Heck yeah. Hell motherfucking yeah.
Everything has provenance.
Everything
You
has
know
a
what you like.
provenance. So now we're meant to be meeting an agent of the Antivan Crows in the market. I don't know if it's necessary. It might be the rat that I can't remember if it's the rat that we're seeing or if it's just one of our allies. But we want to go this way.
What sounds good today?
What is a governor supposed to be doing?
Come take a look if you like. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Right, so we're going up here.
Let me know if you'd like to see anything closer.
Hello.
The fifth Talon said someone was coming. That you? The demon of Virantium? I thought you were dead.
I get that a lot.
We found a group of Venatori hiding out in the market. Not far from Cafe Pietra.
I knew it. I told Ilario they were still here.
Let's see if they know where we can find Zara Renata.
Taro says I have to help you plan your next move. Killing a rat. Let's do it, Bunny. Let's fucking do it. Right. Find the Venatori hideout. Okay. Hello, I'm back now. I had to lie down for a bit as I felt shit. I'm sorry you were feeling like shit, my love. We hate that for you. But I'm glad you were looking after yourself. Sorry, I hit my mic. I'm glad you were looking after yourself and doing what you needed to do. Okay, we're going to kill a rat. I need to stop saying it like that. People might think it's me being mean. I'm not. I'm just enjoying the game. And it feels appropriate. Okay.
It's locked.
So we go up.
We go... Okay, we're going up. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah. So I didn't miss Lucanus's mission. We have just started it. We have just started it, my love. I am gonna get distracted because there's probably loot. So please forgive me. That's cool. It was different for you since you saved Treviso. I'm confident that I didn't meet that crow agent in my playthrough. Ah, I see. Okay. I'm looking for loot. We're so quiet and stealthy. Like, we definitely aren't rumbling ourselves at all.
Get moving, you layabouts. Don't keep Aquila waiting. He'll be a miserable pain in the ass all day.
Right, so I take it where?
The Imperium demands we attack!
Lovely.
They're at range.
Let's end this.
They cannot make us fail!
Now.
These Venatori put roaches to shame.
They're damn hard to get rid of.
Okay, so we want to go up there. Right, so maybe we go up here? No, we go up there. Of course we do. We climb. Have you seen the new trailer for the How to Train Your Dragon movie? There's another one? No, I've not seen it. Someone tag Pet. Pet loves How to Train Your Dragon. Like, loves. It's a special interest. It's the live action. What are your thoughts, Pet? What are your thoughts, Dick? What is everybody's thoughts? Have you seen it? Oh, I hate these fucks.
Look around. We need to know where they came from.
The mistress wants an update from Caliban, who was sent to get his report. Find them at once.
Nothing in here.
Was Caliban not the boss that we fought in the underwater temple? They move too fast and they're hard to hit and to dodge. Like, it's that way where it's not coming up that it's impossible to parry, but it never lets you. Julius, I'm placing you in charge of this. Move everything to the bank. It will be taken to Virantium from there. And see that there are no more misplaced valuables. The mistress is not understanding. Do not disappoint me. You know how highly Zara favors me. I should certainly be annoyed if I had to replace you with someone more suitable, Aquila.
Here. Now this could lead us somewhere. One step closer to the target.
Aquila, huh? And he's Zara's toady. Let's go meet Zara's trusted little toady at the bank.
Okay. I'm normally not a big fan of live action movies, but I do like the looks of the dragons, but we'll wait before I draw conclusions. Valid, valid, valid. I think the timing for parrying is just very short. I think I managed it once from pure luck. Probably. There's usually a more, sort of, not detailed window, but yeah, there's definitely more of a, are we just coming back out? Right, off we go. We just looted that building. But we're going to catch this Aquila. Is it this way? What way are we best going? This way? Maybe? Maybe we should go around this way. It's me trying to gauge the map. No. Yeah, it should be this way then.
Everything has provenance.
Can I help you with anything?
Just let it you know.
Okay, so we're leaving the Grand Markets.
What does it say it means?
We're going to the side of the river.
What are Venatori doing so far from Tevinter?
Venatori are like rats. They go wherever they find opportunity.
I don't know if they're called Aquila. I don't think they'll be called Aquila, because why would you put your name so brazenly on a thing and then leave that paper lying around? That looks like a Venatori bit.
What's this?
Aquila.
He knows you?
He's one of Zara's.
Fight harder, fool!
Live, you fool!
We need to close it.
Necessary. Only we can strike. Kabari.
No deals. Follow him. He'll lead us to Zara.
To the fight!
Made it through that one.
Still following me. You'll regret leaving your lead. Cell.
Merci, Rook.
Thank you. He thinks I'm impressive.
How about
Check the body.
Check at the body.
Everyone all right?
His pockets are stuffed with jewelry from the chantry.
Benaturi and a chantry. Let's see if we can catch them there.
The chantry. A chest. He called me a noble steed. He thinks I'm a steed. Is a chantry where you do chants, or is that some kind of pantry? The chantry is essentially the church, but they do chants there, and I think there might be a pantry somewhere. Maybe they keep all their cheese and wine and stuff there. Here we are. What about the snarch? There might be a pantry. The less cool option, obviously. Right, bestie, we're getting revenge on this bitch.
Are you sure you're ready for this? Facing Zara, I mean.
I lost a year of my life to that Venatori witch. I owe her for that.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You really do. And we're gonna help you. I wonder if she can, like, control Spite. I'm a little bit worried about how Spite's gonna factor into this. I'm a necrosist. Help. I take it back if it's a snarch. One could take me to snarch. Take me to snarch. I'll snurch it like a snurch on a snurchy neighbor. I shouldn't be allowed on the internet. Exactly. Exactly. If I'm a pagan of the snood time, my lover's the sunlight. I need to stop. I'm losing it now. I need to stop. It's not funny
There
now.
you are. What took you so long? Did you stop for coffee again?
Oh, it is Ilario! Oh wait, is he coming with us?
Ilario? What are you doing here? I'm coming with you, cousin. No arguments.
I don't trust him.
This is my job.
I don't trust
This
him.
is Crow business.
I don't trust him.
How did you even know we'd be here?
Rook, always a pleasure. Touring the city with my cousin? You must allow me to show you the sights.
Lucanus said no.
Lucanus told you not to come.
This isn't your type of job, cousin. There's no one you can charm into dropping their guard. Only fanatics. All you can do is get yourself killed.
You think I'm not good enough?
Are you?
Fine. Have it your way, cousin. You know best.
Let's go, Rook. Zara is waiting.
Go on then. Don't keep Zara waiting.
Obsessed with this dude's line delivery. Who, Lucanus or Ilario? Push him off the roof. Crows can fly, right? Exactly. Nice, Norse. It's nice, Norse. Where are we going? This way? I've unfortunately already forgotten, but the bro with the sick accent. This one or his cousin? This guy with the sick jacket? We're going to the chantry. We're fighting blood mages? Angry Spanish man. That doesn't narrow it down. His cousin, I think. Yes. The cousin without the beard. Yes. Okay, yes. Cousin without the beard. Yes. Thank. Got you. Got you so much. Yeah, his line delivery. You don't think I'm good enough? I'm like, he's fully like, yeah, let me come with you. And I'm like, I don't trust you as far as I can fucking throw you. If Lucanus doesn't want to take you, I'm not taking you. And I will not be swayed. I will be leather. Always. Right, there's boats here. This doesn't feel good. Why is Zara Renata in the chantry? Oh yeah, because she's a bitch and the church is corrupt. That'll be why. A memento. Collectibles. Okay, what have we got over here? A handy dandy helm. Live without it. When aren't churches corrupt? I mean, our church, the church of the whatever the fuck we end up naming it, won't be corrupt. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. An empty building. Love it. This wallpaper's a choice. Also, you need to smooth out your rug. Left or right? Left. Ooh, what's this? Is there more over here? No. I say we go right. It gave us loot. Oh, well, it all goes the same way. I feel like I'm about to burst into, like, God help the outcasts.
You were right, Lucanus. They are hiding in the chantry.
Not exactly
Dragon
hiding.
of night, hear the prayers of your faithful.
Is that a Scottish accent I hear?
You dare interrupt.
Scottish accent.
Minotauri, make an offering of their blood to Lord Lucical and Lady Razakale.
Lady Razakale? I already fucking killed her. Evil Scot. I know.
Behind you. Watch it. Finale moves yours.
Evil Scot. Evil. Ow. Come here. Everybody come here. Ow. Ow. Right, everybody, over here. Over here, over here, over here, over here.
Watch your back!
Get clear!
I got the setup, you do the rest.
Well, don't worship her, worship me.
Now's your chance!
Got us in a distance.
Right, I want this and this.
On the job.
Is that all of them?
No, that was Portia, Zara's favorite dreamer and soothsayer. She used to come to the ossuary to read bones. If she's here, so is Zara.
Slay. So that was just her psychic. It's kind of awkward that if you're a psychic, you didn't already know what happened to Razakale at Weishaupt. That's a really shit psychic if ever there was one. Okay. I love that the ultimate wish I could get on my mage already. Wish I could get it on my mage already. I really hate the beam one you start with. Oh my god, yes. I don't mind it, but once I got this one, I was like, give me it. No, give me it. We're just fighting in a church. Ooh, books.
Where does this go?
Oh.
Another dark hole.
Well, off we go. Sir. Sorry.
Zara will not escape me.
We'll finish the job.
Another dark hole. Is taking notes. This is definitely not quiet. Running through the fucking sewers.
Heresy! Obliterate them!
Here we go.
We cannot stop now.
We won't. We can't stop till we get enough. Is that not what they say? We're going to kill a rat. Hello, Lucanus. Running all over the bloody shop here.
You. I will bring Lady Zara your beating hearts as a gift.
Faustus, okay. Ow! Okay, I would like a combo on this guy.
On the job.
While I focus on this guy.
Got us from a distance.
Abide our strength!
Heretic perish!
It's so foggy.
Got things ready. Take the shot.
Failure!
Got us at range. Watch it.
He'd follow Zara around the prison like a sycophantic shadow. We're close. He won't be far from her side.
Okay. 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 We're getting somewhere. We're full up on health potions.
There! Kill them! Feel the wrath of Tavinta!
Ready when you
Can you?
Fight harder, sacrifice! Stay in cover!
Did I just?
Take your shot. Got through that.
I did a lot of damage there to that poor priest. No, it wasn't a priest. He was a blood mage. Nah, I feel less bad. I feel less bad. Killed him in a one-er, but love how those guys just ran through those pews and they just crumbled. The Bioware jankiness. I'm just like, maybe you're really strong?
Enough! You die!
And here are the bodyguards. Let's make this quick.
Decimus and Nonus. I don't like it. Woo!
Watch your back. My doctor. Your turn. Ready when you are. Done.
They're all yours. Nonus and Decimos. I don't know if those were their names or if Zara just numbered her guards.
9 and 10? Well, that's depressing. Zara sounds like a bitch. We're going to kill it at. Where are we going? Can we jump up here? No. Right, there's a chest up there, but maybe we'll be able to get at it another way.
We're close. I can feel someone using blood magic. A lot of blood magic.
You can sense that?
It makes the back of my eyes hurt.
do we get up there? Doubling back on myself for the sake of... We're just gonna run back through real quick. We're getting closer. Only like 95 more rounds with all our bodyguards and our psychics and our mages, maybe. Oh my.
The work of a blood mage.
God almighty. Pretty grim. It's pretty gross.
Lucanus. It's terribly uncivilized to drop in on a lady unannounced. Now the evening's ruined.
You're going to pay for everything you've done.
Spoken like a true peasant.
You're mine, Zara. This ends with my knife through your heart.
Temper, Lucanus.
Under fire! Watch it!
I need to get closer to you.
Snipers!
Finished.
Poor manners interrupting my bath.
Lucanus, don't make it look easy.
Keep fighting, fool!
Whatever shall we do with you?
You won't do a damn thing.
Get clear!
Fight together!
Stay in cover!
You really are.
Rat race! I am empowered!
Not too bad.
There you go!
On your right. Watch
Get out of there!
I've got the setup, you do the rest. Need to move.
Right on for your mouth!
Good work, Rook. Death is weakness. Stay in cover.
chamber. That just won't do.
We're under fire. Look out!
Take him down! They're at range!
That's enough of that.
I am blessed.
Now it's your turn. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's finish this.
Snipers!
Clear out.
Oh, we're focused.
I've got the setup, you do the rest. Got it covered.
Take this shot!
Got us at range. Watch it.
Is it not enough?
Not until you're dead! Move!
Got things ready.
No, not yet.
We need to close in!
So serious, Lucanus. Why don't we talk? I can tell you much about Venatori and our pet crows.
No, I want her heart quivering on our life.
Want to know who betrayed you, don't you? Who sent you to the ossuary?
Doc!
I knew you were risk.
Ilario? I told you this is crow business.
Amato.
No! Mine! Get Ilario out!
What? No!
Rook, I can't! That's enough! Relent.
What did you do to him?
Nothing. I don't know what happened any better than you. You have to get him out of here. Rook, keep him away. From Treviso, from the cross. He is a danger to the family.
You're awake?
Yes. I've been trying to figure out what to say to you. And There aren't words enough to apologize. I never wanted you to see me like that.
And yet, I'm still here.
We need to talk about Ilario.
He wants you to stay away from the crows. He, thinks you're a danger to your family.
He's not wrong. If I cannot stay in control... He used blood magic to control spite.
What? How? He's not a mage.
I don't know, but... something's not right.
The night you were captured, did Ilario know you were boarding that ship?
Yes.
And if it turns out he betrayed you?
Then make her help him.
Well, Nev's bond increased and so did Lucanus's, so heck yeah. Lucanus and the team were victorious. Zara is slain, but something's not right, and how still a mort. Ooh. New Corvid cloak, is this better? Yeah. Gatlock and Antam. Rook, we have learned more of what the Antam are doing with that Gatlock in Treviso. Please come find us soon. Taya. Okay, we can level up a little bit. Damage versus armor. Companions. Okay, Balara's level 6. Davrin's level 6. Emmerich is level 5. Harding's level 6. Lucanus is level 7. We're now allied. He's now my ally. And we've now got points available for him. We use that a lot. And we got new rings and stuff. We got this new Bleeding Corvus ring. And the Thorn of Misfortune got leveled up. We got this new Escalate. Your next ability is greatly enhanced, dealing much higher damage and increasing its efficacy. Efficacy? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Efficacy? Codex entries, Antivan crows. I never trusted Ilario. Bastard that he is. A letter to Lucanus. Cousin, Zara is dead. Perhaps you know that. When that demon took over, I wasn't sure what you might remember afterward. So know she is dead and our vengeance is taken. You always took Katerina's adages on discipline to heart. Do you remember the night after the Moretti contract? We had so much wine, I barely do myself. Yet you impressed that merchant prince and got us invited to the opera. You were always in control of the situation, of yourself, and now, when the demons spoke, I didn't recognize the man before me. To see you lose control is to see how much was truly taken from you. You need time away to figure yourself out. Please, cousin, for the sake of the family, for me, take it. I don't trust you. I don't trust you at all. Something smells funny. Smells like bullshit. Oh. Keep chipping away at the shell, you'll reach the gooey center eventually. I fucking hope so. I'm like, I still really like you, and I am not bothered at all about your demon situation. I'm into it. But we've dealt with that. Woohoo. We've dealt with it. Woohoo. Right. What is next? What level are we now? 36? 36. We're doing really well. Maybe we could go back to the Hossberg wetlands. See if there's anything we can do there. There's a gate there that we could still maybe do, but I think we might still be under leveled for it. Because I know that there's stuff in, like, story stuff there. So maybe if we could do this today, we could do story stuff tomorrow. Let's do that. Let's do another one. To the Hossberg wetlands. Maybe we'll take Emmerich with us. Meet Tash near the dragon's lair. Will do.
Keeping yourself busy? This place still needs a tailor.
Have you seen the well? How is a well?
Through the yucky tunnel.
I've rarely spoken with Qunari scholars, as you can imagine. I'm curious about how your mother categorizes her areas of study.
Then go ask her.
What do you think she'd be interested in, a cultural exchange?
Sure, bring Manfred. She'll be thrilled.
There's no need to mock.
Get ready to fight.
Tosh, what are you doing?
She's not in her lair. I was ready. I could have fought her.
Tosh.
Doesn't matter. I can still look for clues. See if she'll turn into a monster like Gillinean's archdemon did. I have to figure this out. I'm a dragon slayer.
Tosh, I know what happened at Weishaupt shook you.
Stop. Just stop. I need to kill the dragon.
Why? What do you need to prove?
Wait. Look at that.
Ropes.
Qunari ropes. The Antam. They're the ones who've been blighting the dragons for the gods. Those fucking ropes. They tie her down with these ropes so they can blight her. They turn her into something blighted and ugly and wrong. Some she was never supposed to be. Chakra Toebra. I've got to be ready to fight her. I'm a dragon slayer.
Tosh.
I'm a crappy Kunari. I'm not really Ravani. I'm no good as a daughter. I'm not even... I can't even be a woman right. I have to be a dragon slayer.
Tosh. I know what you're going through right now. Sometimes stuff gets... I don't know, all twisted up. You get angry because it's easier than facing what's really there. Because what's really there feels too big. You are not blighted or ugly or wrong. If you feel like you are, it's only because there's something you need to face.
My mother put these ropes on me. She tied me up. Why did she do that? Is it because I didn't fit as a woman? Is it why I don't fit as a woman?
Oh, Tosh.
You told me you didn't feel like a man or a woman. How you wanted to just be yourself.
That's right.
And I like how it feels when I imagine myself that way. But... I'm not supposed to breathe fire. Am I not supposed to feel like this? What does she want me to be?
What do you want to be? Your mother brought you to Ravine for a better life.
I know.
So live it. Be who you are. Don't tie yourself down for someone else's fear.
I want to be... No. I am Ravani. And I'm not the daughter my mother wanted. That Tosh, she was never really me.
Who is the real Tosh?
She is... They are... not a woman. Or a man. The Shadow Dragons had some fancy terms, but using they and knowing that, it feels... good.
Sounds like a good start.
Thanks. Come on, let's get out of here.
Sounds good.
They are beauty. They are grace. Oh, we leveled up Taj. So we've got Tash at level 5, Nev at level 5, Lucanus at level 7, Harding at level 6, Emmerich at level 5, Davrin at level 6, Balara at level 6. Okay. Let's head back to the lighthouse then, since we've done bits. So now we've done... we can't do the necropolis yet. We can't really do much else yet. So maybe we should... we've got stuff in Docktown to do, and we've got stuff with Davrin to do. About the Gloom Howler. A new case for Nev. Nev and Davrin. We shall see. We also had to head back to Treviso again to speak to Taya and Viago, so maybe we should do that. Because I don't like how I left that. Because it's the fact that we got back from there and they were like, yeah, come see us. So we're going back to Treviso and then we'll pick up Lucanus. Yeah, new quests available.
Excellent timing, Rook. I've news about our Venatori spy and Crow turncoat. I have deciphered the code from the notes you found. Our friends will meet soon. They plan to take a gondola to rendezvous in the market.
And you want me to go look for a trail and hunt down these spies?
Precisely. Chance Candide is too conspicuous. You'll blend into the comings and goings seamlessly.
Okay.
Noah says we fight as much as she and Neri. I told her their bickering was amateurish, and that they'd need to work much harder to argue as well as we do.
That was altogether the wrong message to take away from that.
Rook, we have news about the Antam's experiments with Gatlock.
What's happening?
They're working with Venatori to set off these new and improved explosives across the city.
They'll be set off simultaneously to impress the citizens with their new toys, and to strategically destroy the homes of those they deem troublesome.
Our agents cannot be everywhere. I will mark several locations where they store this catlock. Destroy it discreetly.
Okay, let's do a bit of that then. For the end of this stream, we can do that. I wish they had the third option of having pieces of both cultures for Tash. I can completely see where you would be coming from with that, Phoenix. 100%. Find the spy's gondola. Detonate the enhanced Gatlock caches. Let's go.
Your coin helps, and there's some good bargains out there for you. Come back soon.
Er said I'm watching my throat too much. What does that even mean?
All right, just tell me what you're thinking. At the Chantry, Spite, you know what happened. I don't...
All right, you want to know what I'm thinking? It's less about the demon, more about the blood magic. There's something knotted up in there. And if you're waiting for me to look at you different, hate to disappoint. No, that's a lie. I enjoy it.
I think I want to say thank you, but I'm not sure.
I get that a lot.
If you're gonna be flirting with each other, can it not be in front of me, please?
There's the experimental Gatlock. Looks like the Venatori and Antam are guarding it, but they haven't set it up to explode yet.
At least they're in one place.
Last you will ever see.
Keep them away from the major Gatlock. It's not settled.
Get out of there.
My job.
to end this.
Right up. Let's finish this.
First Solus and Mythal banging, and now Nev and Lucanus flirting with each other. It's a bad day to be me. How is that
got the setup
detonating
to do the
then?
rest. Beautiful work, Nev.
I'm right there!
We need to get rid of the rest of this Gatlock.
Beat the odds there.
That's all the Gatlock here. On to the next spot.
Might as well fucking blow myself up. Christ alive. Beautiful work, Nev. What the fuck am I? Fucking hell. I help you with Zara. I nearly die in the process. What the fuck am I? It's funny that in the space of the past 5 minutes, Lucanus has flirted with Nev more than with you the whole game. Phoenix! Thank you for that. That's wonderful to know, yes.
Over there. More of that Gatlock the Venatori made stronger.
Over where? Over fucking where? Ah.
Move faster, sluggards!
Behind you, look out!
Understood.
Now it's your turn.
Thank you!
Say the word! Morning.
Get clear!
End this!
Fight on for your masters! I am blessed.
They're at range.
Still standing. Not bad. Out of the range. Watch it.
Stay in cover!
You know.
Okay, just one more pile of Gatlock to deal with.
Good. The Anton barely seem to know how to use it themselves.
Ugh. Could you...
Of course.
Thank you. It is a slow burn with Lucanus, I'll say that. Maybe we need to run and jump. Maybe it's a big run and jump. Alright, ready? It was a run and jump. Are we back at... Oh, we are.
So, Ilario.
Let me guess. You don't trust him either.
There's no playing with blood magic.
I know, but his family. I'll deal with it.
All right.
Okay.
We can size anyone from dwarves to Kunai.
Absolutely choking for a healing potion right about now. Oh, the kitties. Oh yeah, okay. Before we head over, I want to see if there's any healing potions cutting about. Yes, no, maybe, possibly. Because we are low. Low as in we have none. Right, there's two over there. So just try not to die, eh?
There's that last cache of Gatlock. And the Anton and Venatoria are on alert.
There! The saboteurs! The Anton take no orders from you!
Fight forever!
We're on fire. Look out! Not under fire! Watch it!
Leave a little for the rest of us, Rook. End it now.
Made it through.
There. We've gotten rid of the last of this new Gatlock.
The Venatori and Anton didn't seem to enjoy each other's company.
Neither seemed impressed with their magical Gatlock either.
They won't be making another batch anytime soon. Now Treviso can breathe easier.
Slow burn. I've seen snails move faster. Like a little bit of something. I mean, we went to that cafe to get to know him and there was a little bit of something. And then it's been fuck all ever since. Like, genuinely. I think he's flirted more with Emmerich. I'm like, it doesn't change how I feel. I'm still here. And he's like, uh-huh. Okay. We also have to find the spy's gondola. So let's run over here.
Nev, when we met, you didn't trust me.
It wasn't personal.
It was just good.
Time to work!
Thank God for a villain. Never have been so grateful. Never been so grateful.
Traitors?
Ow.
Take them alive! I want them for question.
What did I do to you?
Fight as one with me!
I don't... Right.
Thanks, Lucanus.
No charge.
No charge.
Try come again. Your death is foretold.
Let's end this.
I have a feeling those Venatori were also looking for the spies Chance sent us after. This is where all Crow and Venatori spies were supposed to meet, Chance said.
I have a feeling you're going to try to avoid bringing out Lucanus and Nev together in future. I'm not going to. It's gonna be fine. I just need him to romance us faster. Pearl, I don't know how, but they found us out. I've taken a small cut. Do not worry, it will mend. Come to our spot in the market. Be careful.
Let's see if we can track them down in the market.
Nev can have Lucanus once he's V's leftovers. Exactly. Exactly. Like... just proves I have good taste. That's all that says. Right, we're going to the market to find clues, searching for spies. See how I do all this, Lucanus? See, I'm so helpful. Please don't take me seriously. there's a kitty. We've got to pet the kitty. I wish you got approval from your companions for petting people. Petting people,
Torn
petting the
up
pets.
papers. More of that cipher. Were those spies trying to get rid of some evidence? Another sign of that crow in Venatori. It looks like one of our spies dropped a bag. They must have been in a hurry. The note inside said they'd be keeping out of sight in the market for a while.
Sable, the lock on the door, the lock on the next rendezvous spot is broken. I've enchanted it shut. Touch the braziers in the order I showed you and it will open.
I think our crow and Venatori spies were here.
Good day to you. Looking for anything in particular?
Right, so what was the first one we did? This one? Right, 1. 2.
Everything has provenance.
3.
Anything
Thank you for the
your eye?
approval. Okay, so it's not this one. 3.
Everything has provenance.
3. 3. 3. 3.
I prefer the company of your brother. His stare is less piercing, his disgust less palpable.
Well, then we agree on one thing. I prefer the company of my brother as well.
Then why do you continue to annoy me?
Sinead, that's how Canary say hello.
Don't let those untown trouble you. Please, come by.
Maybe it is just those 4. But, like, surely it would stop being lit if it was wrong. If I'd done it in the wrong order. Okay. Is it right? So it's 4 of them? Is it 4 of them? Right, let's try 1.
Looking for anything
2.
in particular?
3. 4.
Anything catch your eye?
There was not a hint. Was there not a hint anywhere? It just seems weird that they wouldn't give you a hint. Alright, let's try 1, 2. There's 3 candles on that. So 3.
Provenance.
And there's 4 candles over here. Okay, so There was a hint. It was the tiny
Good
candles.
day to you.
Wait. Flowers? More wine? This crow and Venatori. Those weren't spy notes we found before. They were love letters.
You cannot be serious.
Have we been stalking someone's affair? Wouldn't be the first time.
I don't think the crows or Venatori will be happy these two are seeing each other. Those coffee cups on the table. They must have been at a nearby cafe. Let's see if there's any trace of them there.
We are fully... Is everyone in this game just horny? Yeah. They're fucking... Everyone is horny all of the time. Some of them are literally horny, but that's a race of people. Also, the dragons are always horny. I can't believe we're literally just chasing someone's affair right now. Star-crossed lovers and all that.
Best place in Treviso.
People feel at home here.
Oh.
The butcher wants to see Treviso.
Horny dragons, sign me up. Fee, welcome and hi. Nosy behavior. I'm so nosy. Peril, disaster, my love. The crows have somehow learned about our meetings, and I've heard the Venatori are hunting for a traitor, as if we'd sully our nights with anything to do with either of them. Those are for us, only us. Find me at the cafe, we must plan. I won't let us be caught. Neither of us deserves to suffer for something as fine as love. Always yours, Sable.
The Venatori are preparing an ambush for the crows. And they're trying to capture this secret couple to interrogate them.
Of course there will be.
We could send the couple a note. Warn them that the crows are hunting them too and that they should leave the city. Or I could tell Chance that a crow's been seeing a Venatori. Not sure he'd be pleased to hear that.
Decide the couple's fate. Leave a note. I want to give them a chance. How do we leave them a note? What do we do? Like, I want to leave them a note, but I don't know how. Cupid or cruel pid? Right, I think that's to turn them in. So I think this is to send a note. Fee, how are you doing? Wait, what way am I going? Where am I going? Is it this way? Looks like it must be. We're gonna go send them a note and be like, hey, motherfuckers. If you love each other that much, run.
There. We left a warning note for our secret couple. Chance will want to know.
Everything has provenance.
Tell Chance the spies were dealt with. My days. I didn't want to turn them in. That felt mean. It felt mean. Give them a chance. Then if they get caught, there's nothing more I can do.
I have heard that Crow and Venatori spies may have eloped.
Could be.
I would not have thought it. But who is Chance Candide to Scarlet Love? No. He will wish them well instead.
It's done. And it sounds like that couple left just in time.
If she's made a break from the cult, could be a happy ending this time.
After all this nonsense, I would hope so.
Yay! We got them to safety. We got them to safety. Yay! G's. G motherfucking G's. Well, oh, so pretty. Let's have a look at the world. How are we doing? Arlethin's looking really good for where we are. Treviso's looking much better than it was at the start of the stream. Ravane, we can't do much more of that right now. Hosberg Wetlands, we're still in the midst of exploring, but I want to level us up a little bit more first. Because that thing is going to be, the champion's going to be rancid. We also need to go back to Docktown, but that's more for story stuff as well as searching around. And then Crossroads, we're on our way. We've got about 60% of that discovered. And then the Necropolis, we're doing really well in. We've got less discovered, but our Mornwatch strength is really good. But we are under-leveled for that quest that's there. Because woof. Woof. So let's head back to the lighthouse and decide our next move. The gratitude of lovers? To our saviour, we cannot thank you enough for what you've done. If you had not left a note saying how close the crows in Venatori were to catching us, we'd never have fled Treviso in time. Pearl and I will find our way to another city and start a life free from bitterness and bloodshed. It is what I want for her and our children. But until then, your kindness will not be wasted. Will not have been. There we go. We have gone underground, keeping ourselves safe until we can make our way to the south. Forever in your debt, Sable, formerly of the House Tiana. Ah, young love. Yeah, we got this new ring. Does cold damage. Here's one thing I wish you could do. I wish you could give some of these to your companions. I miss when you could, like, hit people out in rings and necklaces. Be like, this one for you, this one's for you. You can give them, like, a trinket, but it's just not the same. Right. Who's talking to who? Nev is talking to Lucanus. I'm gonna go say hi to my two friends.
Nev, when we met, you didn't trust me.
It wasn't personal.
It was just good sense. I felt the same.
I knew it.
But I changed my mind.
Does this mean you trust me less, or you've fallen for my schemes?
Maybe I changed it too quickly.
Probably. But I changed mine, too.
There's just a little thing over here. That's wonderful. Have a lovely day. Goodbye. Cruel world. Okay, I can stop being dramatic now. Okay. Oh, Tash wants to talk to us. They want to talk to us. Maybe you should have picked Emmerich after all.
Hey, good. I wanted to ask you something. My mother and I have a weekly dinner thing. I was gonna meet her in Ravane. Wanna come? Fresh food. And I wanted to know you're good to work with.
Sure.
Shathan's house. Secrets of the Kunari. What's this that we got again? Oh yeah, no, I hated it. So we've got a new companion quest with Tash. Relaxed dinner with Tash and Shathan offers a chance to share information and learn about Kunari. The Tash quest is quick if you wanted to do it. That's what I was thinking. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be super in depth. Also, every time I go into the journal, oh, that's just like updates. So it kind of updates what's going on. Okay, let's go do that then. Where do we go in Shathan's house?
You're late. And you brought a guest.
I hope I'm not putting you out.
No, this is Tasha's home as much as mine, even if she does not visit very often.
I don't smell the Iskop. We always have Iskop on Tuesdays.
I am not yet finished with my studies. I thought you would help me tonight.
And by help, you mean do it all. You haven't even chopped the melons.
You swing axes all day. Do you lack the strength to chop a few melons? The runes on the tablet are written in the old Kunari tongue, but they are incomplete.
So they never finished it?
No. It is clearly finished, but parts of letters have been hidden somehow, rendering the tablet unreadable.
What if it's got some kind of secret code, so that only the right people can read it?
That is unlikely. I have studied the first expedition for decades. I have never seen the writing encoded.
What do you mean, the first expedition?
Your history teaches that Kunari landed on Thedas 300 years ago, in the Steel Age. This is true, but incomplete. Almost 1,000 years earlier, the first expedition came only to vanish. They were Kunari who predated the Qun itself. That is what I study.
Here, food's ready.
This is not Iskop.
Wasn't feeling like Iskop. We're in Ravane. Might as well eat like it.
I see.
The new bookshelf should be here next week. Got him for you with some of the gold from the dragon.
You need not trouble yourself. My studies are clearly of little importance.
Okay. Bye. Thanks for coming.
She used she. You haven't told her yet.
I was going to. Then we got here and she was... like that.
You'll do it when you're ready.
Maybe you could tell her?
Well, if that's what you want.
Nah, she'd kill you. I'll tell her. She deserves to know.
This isn't about her. You do what's right for you.
Thanks.
Welcome in, how are you? Stunning. Ooh. Emmerich wants to talk to us. Hi, I hope you're well. I'm doing well, thank you so much. I'm glad to have you. I hope you're doing well. I hope your day's going good.
That thing you said about Gillenane, it jogged a memory. A warden claimed he found his way under a mountain. Saw a pool that merged creatures into new, terrible forms.
Right. That matches some of the legends. They say she healed people in those pools.
That warden, his story, it could have been demons or just nightmares of a bad time, but now I wonder.
Well, we haven't found one yet, so let's hope we never do.
I can't believe you're asking for a favor as though nothing's happened.
What crapped in your bed?
Sorry. Didn't know you two were in the middle
Rook!
of...
Excellent. Come in. We could use a second sober voice.
I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
It's a figure of speech.
Huh. I was wondering when this had happened.
I don't follow.
You two didn't seem to be bonding.
I need one of these little needle things to dig some crap out of my armor. Death Mage won't give me one.
First, a bone threader is an extremely delicate instrument. Second, it's Emmerich. Tash, my name is Emmerich, not Death Mage, not Corpse Guy, not... I won't repeat the rest.
What? You are a Death Mage.
Why are all my attempts to converse with you met with scorn? What have I done to you, Tash?
You talk about corpses too much.
It's a rich topic.
No, corpses are messed up. They used to have people in them. You make a move like they're alive, but they smell wrong and they move wrong, and none of it is okay.
Oh.
Especially the ones with skin still on them.
So what I'm hearing is, Tosh isn't into terrifying dark magic.
It's not all terrifying.
And Emmerich would appreciate not being bullied and called names.
Ugh. Fine.
I'd no idea necromancy upset you so deeply, Tosh. Quite honestly, I didn't think you feared anything.
I don't. But I could have said it was bugging me. I didn't think you cared what I thought.
Of course I do. We're colleagues on this journey.
Okay. Sorry I called you a liker. Skull liker.
You two could still learn things together you'd never find out alone. Emmerich, you clearly find talking about dragons boring.
What? How? Who doesn't like dragons?
Aren't you curious why Tosh likes them as much as you like necromancy?
The question crossed my mind.
And maybe Emmerich could help demystify magic, Tosh.
Maybe he could share a little. so I know how to deal with walking corpses next time I'm in an old ruin.
I'd be happy to.
Thought you might be.
I can't believe she called him a corpse fucker. All besties. Thank you so much for the alert. Okay. I think there's no point in us starting, so we'll only get faction stuff just now. So we can't really do very much because the Shark's Mouth caves aren't accessible. We are still too low level to deal with the demon in the necropolis, and I think we're still slightly too low level for this champion in the Hossberg wetlands. We only need one more of the regrets, but I think we'll get that when we do the Gate of Pale Reflections. And then we need to find the final source of corruption, which I believe will be past said gate in the Crossroads. So all of that is working together, all those 3 quests. Which means essentially what we've got next is either the Cobbled Swan case to head to Docktown and speak to the Threads crime syndicate, and also go to the Cauldron. So there's that. But we're heading on with things. I don't think it's necessarily a good point because it's almost midnight and I've been streaming for 4 hours to start anything today. But we've done a lot of very fun stuff. So, to confirm, we're probably going to take the Cobbled Swan case and level us up a bit. Yes, this would be a good point to end stream. Yes. As for our companions, Balara is on level 6 with us. Davrin is also on level 6 with us. Emmerich is level 5. Harding is level 6. Lucanus is level 7. Nev is level 5. And Tash is level 5. So, we're getting there. So let's save here. Save the Wawawiwas. And we'll pick up from here next time.